Sit with me for a moment. Not to learn something new, but to remember something old. The kind of knowing that lives quietly inside you, waiting for silence. For many years, I have watched people come and go. Some arrived full of hope, others carrying heavy sorrow. Some were searching for answers, others simply searching for relief. What surprised me most was not how different their lives were, but how similar their questions sounded. They asked how to be happy, how to stop suffering, how to feel at peace. And I noticed something simple. Most were running toward life as if it were late for them, while life itself was waiting patiently for them to slow down. In my early days, I believed wisdom came from effort, from discipline, from doing more, learning more, becoming more. So I filled my days with striving. Even here, surrounded by quiet, my mind was noisy. It took years to realize that stillness is not the reward for effort. Stillness is the starting point. When you become quiet, you begin to hear what has always been speaking. Your breath, your body, your heart. Many people suffer not because life is cruel, but because they are never fully where they are. They eat while thinking of tomorrow. They rest while worrying about yesterday. They speak while planning what comes next. Presence is not dramatic. It does not announce itself. It feels almost ordinary. But within it lives a gentle clarity that no possession can replace. I once met a traveler who carried very little. No heavy bags. No extra clothing. When I asked if he was not afraid of lacking something, he smiled and said, "I learned that the more I carry, the more I worry. Desire works the same way. Not all desire is harmful, but unnecessary desire creates a quiet exhaustion. It tells you that what you are is not enough, and that peace is always one step away. Letting go is not loss. It is relief. When you loosen your grip on what you think you need, your hands become free to hold what truly matters." Time taught me this lesson gently, but firmly. I watched seasons change without regret. Leaves fell without apology. Flowers bloomed without asking if they were ready. Nature does not rush, yet nothing is late. We suffer when we resist this truth, when we argue with time, when we demand permanence from a world built on change. Impermanence is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to wake you up. Knowing that moments pass gives them value. Knowing that people change invites compassion. Knowing that you are not fixed allows growth. Stillness is often misunderstood. People think it means stopping life. But stillness is how life speaks to you. In stillness, you notice the patterns of your thoughts. You see how often you judge yourself, how quickly you compare, how easily you forget to be kind. To yourself most of all. Growth does not always look like progress. Sometimes it looks like resting. Sometimes it looks like saying no. Sometimes it looks like sitting quietly with discomfort until it softens. I have learned that what truly matters rarely shouts. It whispers. A sincere conversation. A moment of honesty. A breath taken fully. Peace does not come from fixing everything. It comes from accepting what does not need fixing. As years passed, I stopped asking life to be different. And slowly, life stopped feeling like a struggle. This does not mean pain disappeared. Loss still arrived. Change still knocked without warning. But I no longer met these moments with resistance. When you stop fighting what is, you save your strength for how you respond. And this is where freedom lives. Not in controlling outcomes, but in choosing your presence within them. If there is one thing I wish every soul understood, it is this. You are allowed to live gently. You are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to be unfinished. The world will always suggest urgency. But your heart understands patience. So tonight or tomorrow morning, pause before you rush. Notice your breath before you decide.